are your thoughts about your very good friend Alexander's fight with Anthony Joshua? What are your thoughts about this fight?
It's very, very interesting fight. For me, it's very historical fight. And if you ask me about result, my answer, I don't know. I don't know, because it's too technical, too powerful boxer. That's why I don't know.
This is the fight Alexander has wanted for a long time, though.
One more time, please.
It's the fight that Alexander has wanted for a long time.
Yeah, because Anthony Joshua, it's a big star, heavyweight boxer, that's why. And he's a world champion, heavyweight world champion, and Alexander want to unificate and stay world champion in this weight division.
You said this is going to be a technical fight, but would you expect to see a knockout in this fight from either?
Nobody knows, maybe. This is boxing, that's why I love it. And sure, of course, it can be, but I don't know.
We'll have to tune in and wait and find out, yes?
You know what? They have a very big amateur experience, and they I think it will be 12 rounds, but maybe it will be stoppage, maybe.
Those are the words of Vasily Lomachenko as he gives his brutally honest opinion about the predictions between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk. And you got to respect Loma, because you didn't sense any bias. Okay, that's a very good friend of Alexander Usyk, and normally you have automatic bias. You will always have that set-in favoritism, just like that. You can tell when, oh man, he's going to whoop him. Don't worry. Hey man, I've seen Alexander. We've worked side by side for a long time. He has the reflex. He has the speed. He has the quickness. And he can do this to Joshua, that to Joshua. He's going to take Joshua out real quick. It might be a stoppage 8 or 9 when he finds out when Anthony Joshua tires, and we know what happens. It's none of that. You didn't sense any of that shit, did you? You didn't sense him saying, oh yeah, that's going to be a shoe-in. He was like, I don't know. We have to see it in him. And I'm kind of like, I try to analyze things a little bit more. This would be a bitch to bet on. You know what I mean? Because, if you wanted to just bet on like pragmatic brute strength, sure, Anthony Joshua, right? But then what if that doesn't work? Then what do you have? You know what I mean? So you don't know. At the end of the day, you really don't know. You got two guys that Anthony Joshua was always learned more after the loss. That improved him more than anything. It was like Canelo getting beat by Mayweather in retrospect, right? Because he learned, and he's learning so many different new things. We learned that in the Pulev fight, and you're like, whoa, okay, pull counter. All right. You could show that he was been practicing on those things. That's what practice is about. Okay, you have to practice something to know how to do it effectively. Not just, okay, I know how to do it, and then never practice it. And then when you get in there, you won't really know how to do it effectively because you haven't practiced it effectively. Okay, so with that, then you have Alexander Usyk that's been boxing for a very long time, and he's done, and he's dedicated himself, and he has wanted to fight for a very long time. He is driven to have this fight. He does want Anthony Joshua, despite the AJ haters and all that other stuff. He's the superstar of the division. Let's just be real. He broke it away from the Klitschko's. He retired Klitschko. Therefore, there was no Klitschko. So he did what he needed to do in the ring, and he freed up the division half-ass by getting the rest of the belts, except the WBC. We will see if that will be the case on down the line. But with Alexander Usyk, Usyk is a guy that was a bit smaller, but he's moved up and he's grown in, right? And he wants to show everybody what he's about, okay? He did everything that he could possibly do at cruiserweight, okay? A less popular division, I might add. However, he was the guy that was known in that division, okay? When he went there, went back to London and knocked out Tony Bellew on top of getting the Olympic gold there, people started to pay attention. You know what I mean? In the mindset of this guy, and and the way he talks, he doesn't even really speak English that well, but he's able to articulate in ways of body language and to show like, hey, I'm a cool guy. You know what I mean? But then I also get down to business too. It's no Emmanuel Burton in the ring. He might be that way outside the ring, but it's not that way in the ring, inside the ring. So, it is something that you really don't know. And I do appreciate Lomachencko for, noticing, hey, this is what it really is. Despite him being my friend, despite me knowing this guy for the longest since way back when, bars, I don't know how this fight's going to go. It could be 12 rounds. It could be stoppage. But then again, at the end of the day, I don't know. So that's what the verdict is for Lomachencko, a very fair verdict, I might add. You guys tell me what you think about Vasily Lomachenko's prediction or predictions of the fight between Anthony Joshua and Alexandr Usyk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.